I need to check something real quick before. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're fine. So many windows. What do you? Oh, it's just Clip Studio. I wanted to do a test. Well, just kind of messing with new. No, not roster. Victor. Been to one of these in a while. I love the Bimba. Well, I appreciate it. It reminds me of Unity. Well, it's Clip Studio, so um, got like its own little thing. And so I've always kind of just done a lot of my own little things. I'm gonna practice. I changed up some more things on my pens and everything. So I'm wondering if it'll work out. So I wanted to try doing some requests because I don't really have some ideas. So I wanted to try see if anyone had anything they'd like to see. Kind of want it more like this. Well, you get used to it. I have two ways. Like, I have this other pen that I like to use. That's more of a sketchy type. And so I'd always just kind of like do this. But I need to practice because doing this in general is kind of like bad when you're trying to actually get like the lines in itself. And so just having it set, because like I would usually just kind of go like with a little bit of scratchy, but I want to practice having the other method. Plus it makes it a little less dirty. But I mean, we can always just kind of like change it. Hello. Because like this is always kind of how I used to kind of draw. So just practice through it. She's got a knife. I don't even know what's up with the things on there. A lot of times I draw on paper, but though, which is why like I have these, because these are like little sketches I've done before. And so just trying to transfer them over sometimes. That's usually what I do. You zoom in. This is the zoom in. I've seen others as well. Because I've seen a lot of these where you could actually... like Clip Studio has a lot of little things. Like you could put this on and adjust it. So it has like its own little built-in like model stuff. And it's kind of cool. But we're not using that. I haven't done that. I could do that now, actually. But the question is, how do I want to do it? Because, like, I got so many things I can, like, plan for it. Like, do I do, like, where she's sitting out like that? With her leg up? Or do I do, like, as if she's with crutches? Because I kind of had crutches. Do I have $5? Should make a monster only using those hands. Oh, okay. They definitely do. There's a game called like the Princess something. It's like a horror game. And like it changes as you go through it. Oh, I change it over so I can make different expressions. Because we got like the little dopey one. We got the angry. And then I also have like standard ones where it's just like she's actually like changes her eyebrow. And then she's got like blush. Or she's smug. This is the smug one. And this one is like she's got blush. And you can combine them all to where they work. Why does the zoom in button hit so hard? I thought it was a scroll. Because I mapped it to a button. Well, at least my tablet. I have a drawing tablet, so I do actually like do some things. This leg needs to change a bit. I think this works out right there. Bum, bum, bum. There you go. We could get the cast. And you know what? We'll give Tara some tights. Because he normally wears pants. So she's gonna be wearing some tights this time. So that way she could change. Oh. I don't know if that's right. I mean, usually you just kind of start with the lines. Because, like, this is right there. We gotta kind of, like, draw out her arm. Well, I've been meaning to do that because I wanted to, and I never actually said it. Never actually did. So but I also got to start with something, you know? Mm-hmm. Well, we got to do both. And this is still like the sketch part, so it's fine. Why do I stream on YouTube instead of Twitch? Because Twitch, you don't find yourself anywhere. There's no way to be found. Plus, there's also like a bunch of things, and plus, they don't save your videos anymore. 3 toasts have been acquired. Yay! I got my water. Twitch really sucks. And I have more people that actually know me here than they do on Twitch. And so it's like I'm basically streaming to nobody on Twitch. I can do Twitch streaming though. I have like a duo stream, but it's just like if I do that, I have to open up the thing for Twitch, and then I just get bots over there. So it's like so it sucks. And then I have to go and erase the bots, otherwise the like Twitch will get mad at you. And Twitch doesn't even like you duo streaming either. Like they want to keep everything for themselves. A red fish or a blue fish? I mean, I had a goldfish. We used to call him Terminator because he was massive. He would eat like other goldfish, so he was the only fish in the tank. We would feed him moths that we would catch from outside. A red herring. Clean this up a bit just so I have an idea of what I'm looking at. What did I name this? Automatically generate, oh, a stream for shorts. He ate other goldfish. Oh yeah, goldfish are crazy. Like if there's a smaller fish in the tank, they'll just eat them. This right here doesn't really seem like proper. I feel like I need to adjust my neck kind of here. Arms are honestly like my biggest freaking, like, I just fail at them. Arms and legs. I cannot draw limbs. Stress levels, hello. Play video games. Yeah. I've got a whole thing of that. And I've got a lot of recorded stuff with the plush, but I'm just like, do I really want to? I kind of tear myself down because I'm just like, would people even like want to see this type of thing? I hate it. I hate marketing. I hate having to sell myself. Mm-mm. Should have named the goldfish Jeffrey. Why that? One thing I'm happy about is now that like I can post my little products. I can put the actual like plushies here. Like can put them all like at the bottom. And I think now they should pop up or something. I still have the discount for that going actually right now. I need to like, because like I did the discount for it once, and it's just kind of like it just stuck right there. People really like this kind of like terror games, like looking. Golf was the first sport played on the moon. I think I've seen some stuff about that because they were testing things during the Apollo mission. What should I'm gonna do something different with this arm. She's just gonna she's gonna be she's just gonna be arm like welcoming. Never is seen again. A 40-page essay on the history of trains. Yay! I want at least 2 to 5 Terra plushies. But I don't have any money plus a bank account. That's what everyone always tells me. Everyone has no money. But that's okay. One day. Well, they're always going to be they're always going to be available because I bought them. They're set. But one thing I kind of want to do or try to do now is something like this. So, I wanted to open up making more plushies for other people. So I wanted so what I one thing I did was like I get I have like a design kind of like a base. And so I have them here and I try these other ones. Like this is one that I did before for someone, and I was thinking of trying to actually start since I understand how all of this stuff works now. I wanted to go and like create little designs for other people. And so this is one that I've done, and I was thinking of trying to help others also collect merchandise for themselves that they can sell. Uh to try and get them started. I confess killing them. Oh wow. That's pretty crazy. Sometimes Tara's hair is something I'm just kind of like not sure what the heck to even do with it. And like I've seen how these other people kind of like do it, and it sucks because like some of these plushie people that sponsor for artists to make a plush, they only give them like 10%. That is absolutely nothing. This is only a sketch, so it's fine. We'll clean this up a little later. The best way to make an old character look old is giving them white hair. This is the character design trick. I had a really nice one I did. I did a Terra with the while she was like in a tube. I was gonna share a little video about it later. Any game is an option. Favorite item? I don't know. Never come across that. Man once said a fish is not a bird. You're an idiot for believing a fish is a bird. You know, one thing is I've seen people saying before also with that is like we've tried that many times before and we've never succeeded. So that means we should never try again. And I was like, imagine that mentality for like the Wright brothers. No one ever thought that primates could fly, but we ended up building a plane, which is amazing. So I think there's ways for things to, you can make things happen, just even if it fails before. It's a mammal that lays eggs. The platypus does not care about your aviation. It just simply does. What was that? So I have my drawing pad kind of to the left, and I have chat to the right. My camera's kind of above me, so that's probably hmm, that's probably why it looks that way. What do you think is gonna be the main villain of World War III? The one who loses. I can't say anything lest I get put on a list somewhere. Well, no, I don't know. I feel like honestly, there's not gonna be a villain per se. More so an adversary. Because, one of the things I kind of find now, kind of growing up, uh, is about how competitive we've all made life. And it was competitive back then because of just the way how it works. Like it's like back then it was kind of kill or be killed. But now, since everyone has been able to be connected, our biggest way to kind of I feel like we need to stop this whole dumb geopolitical crap. Like we all need to figure out a way to work together instead of trying to create short-term gains. Like America ourselves have like capitalism in itself has ended up only prioritizing short-term gains. And it's funny because I see a lot of little comics about this where it's like the world is ending and like everyone is like destroyed, and it shows a businessman being like, yeah, the world is over, but at least we created the best value out of whatever. Australia lost a war to emus. I mean, there's just so much about it, and like there's always kind of that exists. The might makes right and all of that. Because like, why would you need to follow rules when you can just beat people up or take advantage of them? And it sucks. That's just why I kind of want to go into like I want to go into food production. Like I have a garden and I have all this other thing. And so I always kind of like being able to create and provide. I want to feed my people. But it's not profitable to feed people. Because if you feed people, then they won't be starving. And so then they won't need to buy food. I think there's just a lot of things that like everyone's been taken advantage of, and I think it's sad. Creepy music playing and then just whispering. They, I mean, Australia's lost a lot of things. Mm-hmm. For real. And I got that. I think I've got that from my grandfather. Owns over yeah, I've seen that. About, and then that they freaking had to transfer it so you get like a free cheese. I'm hearing just deep whispering in my ears right now because this freaking songs. That's just like part of it. Game musics. Oh, okay. That's a good way to know what you haven't actually done. Cool thought important video where he turns cheese into wool like fabric. Huh. Imagine in Arizona that it's illegal to have a donkey in a bathtub. This is false myth, and it's legal to put a donkey in a bath. Oh, don't talk about it. Texas has a lot of like things like that. I just have so much off on my pressure. You ever get the feeling that whenever you watch someone into you're and basically questioning yourself, why aren't you subscribed? Well, honestly, I've never thought too much about it because a lot of times, even if I'm not subscribed, I get sent their stuff anyway because I watch it. The algo has gotten that good that it's kind of scary. And sometimes I even feel like subscribing makes it worse. I kind of want to like change her eyes a bit here. Just to kind of like... You own a Bez hat. Ow. Okay, so we changed that, but now we gotta change up how her eyes are. Now it kind of looks like she's wearing glasses. Gotta put that in addition. There you go. I've thought about putting glasses on her because I've had glasses. I have glasses myself. But like trying to draw glasses on a character sucks. I've had for like a lot of wild fruits, thorn foods, One thing I'm really sad about is that I don't like miso. I've tried miso. Like you always hear miso in like Japan, a lot of Japanese stuff, right? But I don't really like miso. The flavor kind of sucks. It's sticking up some of these lines. Her ass doesn't connect there. I've had dragon fruit. Regular dragon fruit kind of sucks. Like the pink one. But yellow dragon fruit is really good. So if you were to get dragon fruit, get the yellow dragon fruit. The default dragon fruit just has too like mild of a flavor. You know what? Like I've made a dragon fruit pie. Well, because it's like that's like a popular thing for a game that I do, like make videos for. But yeah, I literally made a dragon fruit pie for like my 5K special. This little part right here is kind of messing it up. There we go. If you have a cast on your leg, can you change your underwear? That's why I chose not to give her pants. She's wearing tights. You can still do it. You just kind of got to go over the cast. Because, like, the cast is still there and it's solid. Bum 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 bum. You had a bottomless hole that's not bottomless, and it brings you back to the top after 20 minutes. So nobody falls in it. I mean, you can have always a bottomless hole. It just depends on how big the hole is, you know? I guess it's big enough to where a person can fall in it, right? line work. I feel like I've gotten a little better with my line work. Because, like, before I was feeling pretty, like, sad about it. Because, like, I felt like it was ruining, or I just couldn't do certain things because it looked off. Um, mm, you never plan on breaking your leg. I was literally just walking and I freaking stepped in a hole. I'm drawing this because I injured myself. I injured myself while I was trying to work outside. And I really wanted to, like, because, like, I really wanted to, like, get some work done outside, but no. Life just says, no, you're gonna be injured for the next 2 weeks. She looks really pissed. The waters have arrived. I did kind of forget her shoe over here. And I did kind of forget to I think I forgot to color her cast, technically. I always kind of think that it's not colored, but it's always good to check that it is by putting it like grayscale. Put it there at 50. So it's actually colored. So one of the things I always kind of wonder she looks really sassy on this one. So one thing I kind of like doing is kind of like duplicating the layer. Kind of go on it because I want to try and figure out how is the best way for me to do this kind of um like kind of adding in this color this like scratchy, um, painty, like as if it's like. I've seen a lot. I've seen one like this. It's just weird. Shift plus alt negative. Okay, there we go. Maybe even chalk. I forgot you gotta convert to a raster. It felt like decay was milling. Get better. Imagine you've made a terror sticker on the leg. That would be cool. Dang it. I always accidentally move it. There we go. Okay, Amir. Have a good one. Take care. There you go. There's your terror sticker. Terror sticker on the cast. Butthead. Thank you. That doesn't make sense right there. Hmm? There we go. This one still makes it seem like she's annoyed. I like this little mini terror sticker here. Drop. There we go. We can put that, and then we could also put like a little heart. She has her own little tattoo. It's a star. No. She looks absolutely pissed here, though. She really do. Looks like I'm writing something else there. No idea. What am I doing? I'm doing nothing. Alright. What else do I got? I can do uh the character Terra characterization. Turn her into the Simpsons. A lot of these I draw like separately, right? But I really should kind of like get them practiced. A lot of times I tend to like push hard because I want to like draw it correctly. Dang. That kind of fits. Get the Tara Simpson. I just think this looks so funny. I've always wanted, I need to like practice. I would like to practice other styles. You know, I still haven't actually digitized the one that I did of him, of her looking like Invader Zim character. I think that one was actually pretty good. Nice and simple. There you go. Little small things here and there. Ever play FNAF? No, actually. Never have. Yeah. I usually just have it like put it to 20. Well, up it to 15. No, we'll put it at keep it at 20 because I don't know how it balances itself there. Because it's a little loud for me, but that's just doing it for the stream. Um. Terra is now Simpson yellow. Oh god, this looks actually kind of crazy. You know, it's so crazy how much, like, because I saw this and I had it and I was like, oh, it looks kind of uncanny. But once you actually kind of like put the colors in, boom, boom, boom. I have one called, it's called a Gowelmon. Thank you. Latomania. Hey, I appreciate it, Latomania. I've always wanted to just try and be a thing just to kind of help be there. I may not know what to say a lot of the times either, though. But if it helps, I'm glad. Picking up the outline. This looks so weird. I kind of want to give it a little bit of shading, honestly. Duplicate, just light. Uh, New raster. Move that in between. Make this a multiply layer. Correction layer. Hue saturation. Put this 20. Put this 15. There we go. Merge with layer below. We'll do flip, and then what would Evil Terror look like? Well, I do have like a Goth Terra, and I wanted to like have that be like the dark side. Gotta have a little bit on the eyeball. We got eyeball shading. Let's go. I could probably try and draw one out. Polish YouTuber quite knowledge about DST. I do. That's a game that I spent a lot of time on. There's a lot of extra hidden things. Would that make sense? Maybe just like right there, and then you. I need to do a lot more. I'm working on a video on it actually. Why does it default to that? Dun, dun, dun. There you go. Jared Simpson. That looks good. I hate that it looks good. Alright. I was working on. I have a video I wanted to work on, which is talking about mobs. And I was writing a script for it, and I wanted to try and get it out this month, but like a lot of things happened, and I just didn't end up doing it. And I still got a lot to go into, and I really need to actually like figure out how I want to go for it. Because a lot of times it's just complaining, at least. What did I just join in on? This is my first impression. Well, I'm just drawing. If anyone wants like little art stuff, that's kind of just it, really, right now. And I'm just drawing out certain things, because I like to draw. This is my character, and so I'm trying to do more little requests and stuff. And I had, well, since I'm waiting for requests, I thought I'd do some pictures that I'm doing on other stuff, and because like I got all these others that I kind of started, and I thought like, hey, let's do I had one of trying to draw my character in different styles, and this one of the Simpsons was pretty funny. What else? I think I've kind of done a lot of the ones that I've done before. I've colored that one. I can start maybe trying to do the animation. Uh, let's do 18. Because what I want, there's one that I wanted to kind of do. I don't know if it'll work, if it'll add to this. It's like a video. Oh man. Because I've been wanting to make like an animation of this for Terra. But how the heck do I get this to even work? I could do it kind of like frame by frame. You know what? Let me just try raw dogging it. That's just like worst way to put it, but let's try. All right, let's see. I need like a. I don't know if I could actually do like a double layer. It's animation on its own. And I just want to have like the animatic. It would be easier just to trace it. Oh my god, that's just gonna be so hard. You know what they say about everything is a box. If anything, the bean kind of that goes up here all the way. But then you have that. Yeah. Too many details. I don't even know how I'm even. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing here. I have no plan of action. We should probably instead first kind of draw out the parts, the main movements. You know, freaking animators are crazy people. But they also have storyboards, so a lot of times it's just like in between, so they kind of know. They kind of already know what they're going to be doing. Instead of like over here. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. How they play War Talks. Willow and Cullen plays WX and Brian plays Woody. Interesting. Oh, pretty good choices. Mm, mm. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. While you're feasting on souls. Just trying to collect food is always one of the harder parts. about 800 hours, I finally learned how to use mini signs. They're just there, and it's like, how the heck do I do it? And you actually need to make a pencil and do it. Mm-mm. I've always been like a lot of farming. I like to collect. I always tend to be like the collector of items. Like other people are over here like doing a bunch of other things. Yeah, there's nothing. I don't think it even tells you that you can do that. Like you have to draw. You have to put the item in front of it and then draw it out. Mm-hmm. No, that's a little too much. I need like kind of need like a little bit of an in between. Bum, 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 bum. Ow. Yeah, I've been playing that game for more than 10 years now. Learned so much, practiced a lot. Mm. I am like I'm a gatherer too myself. I like to collect items. Uh I usually play Wendy. So it's like kind of relaxed. I should, you know what I should do? I was gonna have this be a dance, but I think this will be good to kind of like make as a wind up. She needs a wind up. It's like this kind of looks like a perfect kind of like a like a Schadenfreude kick. Just kick someone in the nads. Yeah. So I wanna like move these. Add add these frames back. So those are more in the middle. Oh, so she gets a big old boof right in the. And so now we can have her twist more this more to the left. Ah! That's the natural, and then like goes down, and then like this is the arm, goes out. Gonna move more like right here. This arm goes kind of like right here. And this kind of stays similar though, like that. Which looks a bit weird, but it's an in between, so. We're like more focused just on how the body kind of turns. We're gonna focus kind of more, kind of like as if she's leaning into it. We get squishy noises. What even is this? What even is this freaking soundtrack? That's casual? That's supposed to be relaxing? It's just freaking. You know what? I'm so glad that like animating is kind of like thing again. I do actually kind of like the concept of it. I'm still not good at it, but I always kind of like the hand-drawn stuff. Um, and I'd like to try and get into it, but I know that I'm not really the greatest at it. I've never been able to make it like look clean, which is kind of like the main. I've never been consistent. I wanted it to be. Oh, I already kind of. This is what we call when you're gonna shove a big old thing up your. This is what you call. This is what you get for stealing my popcorn. You should pick up statue chiseling. I'm not good with my hands, though. I'd ruin everything. I can't even put a nail in straight. There we got 3 times the space per circuit. So just give us 8, 9,000. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too. They just gave him a lot for free. And they're just like, oh yeah, he needs it. they need it. People get pissed at you if you say that. If you don't say they. Ooh. Um, and now it's just like a smoothing frame where not much actually changes. Just, just try to make it to the stream as terror kicks you in the nuts. Wow. Okay. So we need two smoothing frames here to give it kind of like the impact. And the one that gives light. Also agreeing getting a beefalo and water. Yeah. Wow. Not bad. No, this is Isaac. This is I think one of the new secret rooms or something. Like for sure. It is 201. Yeah. It's this is the room, the crystallarium? Yeah. Crystallarium room. Boom 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 boom. Now we gotta freaking put the head in all of that. There's gonna have to be so much details onto this because motherfucking Tara's, even though she's a simple thing, having to add all this. Make a tier list on DST dishes. I think I've thought of something similar, but it just... I'm always just been a meaty stew guy, so I've got biases. There's so many more dishes now. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like doing. I always, I don't know. It's weird. I just like finding random informations or just thinking about anything, and I don't know. I'm just not much of a. Even though what's weird is I don't mind watching that stuff because it's kind of funny, but I just like hearing people talk. But like me myself to do it, I'm just like I don't feel good on it. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. We farm a lot. Yeah. I always have meat and eggs, so. Bah! I want to get this one that has all of the little extras here. I got a lot of little extras. Mm. Now all I need to do is add the details. Yay! Bam. That's actually not bad. It's because I have glasses. My camera does not capture me well because it's right now I don't have my glasses on. So like it can actually catch me to blink. Uh, so like it can catch my blinks, but as soon as I put my glasses on, it just like always thinks I'm asleep. And plus, if I like don't open my mouth all the way, it just doesn't. My setup's not the best to actually capture, but we work with what we got. Hundreds. Especially, like, it's just small fish. You could just probably eat 100. Oh. I need to actually like move these sideways a bit. Get our lasso. Transform. Rotate. This one needs it. Well, this one is kind of supposed to be a kick. It's supposed to be Terra doing like a big old... Like it has a big old wind up and then just... It's gonna be Terra eventually. But you gotta draw out the basics first. It looks decent, right? I don't know if I want to continue this right now, though. My butt's kind of starting to hurt. What's an Australian rocket launcher? Gunboats. Go down fine. Hosted. Hello, future. Well, it's the distraction I can kind of do now. A change of scenery. I wanted to draw her doing a dance, and so I was like, I'll try something. But then it ended up just being, you know what? She's kicking. She's kicking someone in the nuts. Ah. Oh. Gotta fix my cushion. Ah. Oh. Soccer. Well, it's just a standard kick. Like, this is someone who wound up and just tried to kick as hard as they can. Like, if you tried to, like, really kick as hard as you can, this is the motion that you would be making. Bah. Boom. Not bad, actually. I need to get better. Now, we can do special powers. I gotta pause it in order to save it. Kick. I'll stream again on Friday. I'll hosting a community game night. Get 1 extra hour when we stream where we explore more indie games. Oh god. These little recommendations that the thing gives is so funny. Alright. No. You know, maybe I could do animations. I could try. Because, I mean, I want to spend a little more time drawing. I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know what's bad about either, because I mean, you could just be prepared for all of that. And some people don't know you're drunk. They could literally just burn clean. What are the bigger things? Just all of the money. Zoom in. I don't want to go with like how they made an item better. The drying rack. They upgraded the drying rack. Because, like, ever since they added more on that. It's been like actually pretty good. I wish that's like one of the better updates that they made. And I wanted to talk about that a bit too. I wish that they actually like had more things. How's it look? It has the wings here. Do, 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 do. Which one is this one from? It sounds familiar. 222. It's the Scarlet Forest. Bum, bum. Make sure. That cap covers a lot more. So it'd be like right, like all of that. I bet it only covers that much because the way it's sold through. This feels a little more fitting for the way that it actually is. And then I can still kind of make her face there. Okay, so it'd be more like right there, if anything. Bum, 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 bum. And then we can still kind of like put her thing there. Because we gotta have the signifiers. How the fuck do you have a thing holster? Who is the worst those type of character for beginners to play, in your opinion? Well, a lot of them are. I mean, like, Wicker can be kind of hard. Because I feel like sleeping and sanity... You can't get sanity as much other than food. Worm could be kind of hard. Yeah. Wait a minute. Does he have it on both? Good. Oh, okay. I see how it works. That's how it does it. Always just have it and play with the off music, the indie game music. But you can't do Deltarune or like Undertale stuff because then freaking things will copyright strike you. You expect me to draw a good fire, I'm not. Areas that you regret, because I regret not staying and watching you play Deltarune and prioritizing sleep. Aww. That's one of the things I had a lot when I was growing up. Because, like, there's a lot of things that I had small regrets for, and they're not important at all. And I've spoken to the people about it, and it just feels like I'm so sad about it. And it's just like, it's okay, it's nothing of a problem. But it's just kind of like, really feels like, oh, I just get so sad about it. Because that thing is just kind of like, I don't know, it's always been a thing on me that I've had problems with. And like, I take really small things very seriously sometimes. Despite it not really needing that much. One of the one that I had of that was I found a quarter, and it was like one of the state quarters. It was like back into like 2004, 2005. I was really small, and I was just very sad and stuck. And I was thinking like, oh yeah, I could totally do this. I would give it to my brother. But then I also was thinking, it's like, well, I could also enjoy something for myself. And I was torn between those two decisions, and I felt really sad about it. At the moment, I think I saved it, but I was still like beating myself up because I wanted something, and I was like, I shouldn't have gotten something for myself. And I have like a weird, I don't know. To me, I think it's weird, and I've always, yeah, I don't know if that, because I've always helped. I always try to help everyone. So I'm just kind of like, I wanna provide, and so I don't think about myself a lot. What happened to my chat? It like broke. Or maybe the internet's dying, because I can kind of see it's having trouble. Well, I can still always go here to get the chat. Something went wrong. Damn, I can't see chat. Or maybe it's YouTube. Because sometimes YouTube gets very finicky about certain, like, musics. Let's just try, let's just, like, change it over. It's not letting me get my chat. What the hey? Look, it's just showing me. It's giving me this error, like with just a monkey on YouTube. Like, this is what I see. Can I please see my chat? Okay, no. This sucks. I really wish I could see. And I can't even check it on the others. Even if you're not providing, you're still not providing. Yeah. Anyway, maybe it is what I can see it now. Yay. I do. It just, a lot of times I always get help. Like, one of the things I say, like, I always am obliged to help, but no one ever obliges themselves to help me. So it's just kind of like, it seems like I want there to at least be like a two-way street, right? Angry monkey. It's in a banana costume. Delete layer. There we go. This isn't looking too bad. We can like line this up now, I feel. No, one of the things I need to understand is that no one is obligated to give of themselves, and that's like the truth of it. But I kind of wish more chose to do that. All right. See ya, Bartek. I don't even know how to include the name. Bartek? Bartek Polo. Because to me, it's Espanol. Bartek Polo. You can sleep. I'm gonna probably just finish up with this one. And, head out. Because, like, to me, I can spend... just like anything, I have to take a break from sitting at the computer. So it's hard for me to really like do a long stream. Maybe I'll do it eventually. Say it correctly. Now you managed to include the K. Yay. But you butchered it completely. Butthead. You would choose to stay here. Forego your freedom. Bartek. Bartek. Unless I talk like white man, Bartek Polo. That kid that to me I always get the Bartek, but there's no. That works. It ain't gold, it's Australium. Radioactive. Turns you into strong muscle man. Where we like to beat up everyone. To call you, also I didn't intend to go by Particolo. It happens. If you do, it wouldn't do anything. Because streamer mode would block it, and I would get a notification, but it wouldn't make a noise or anything. I wouldn't even really see the notification. Wow. Get the Terra Bean. Womp womp womp. Particolo. I mean, that sounds much better. It seems like things are mostly set. Oh, my foot itches. That's kind of why I wanted to have mine with like DVG media, but it doesn't work because someone already kind of had it, so I had to put the one in front of mine. I'm a fraud. Oh. All right, let's get this that in there. I'm not sure what's actually colored. This DVG media is pissing me off. I'm the original tech. I've actually had that happen to me one time. Not for my media, but for my other name, my actual name. Someone on social media got really pissed at me. It's like, how dare you slander my name with all this cartoony bullshit? That is because I was still drawing Terra back in the day. And I was like, what the hell do you mean, man? I'm just trying to exist. So, like, I had no idea you existed. Okay, so how does Australia okay. So up to there, all of that's gold, and then the back part. There's like a band right here that I didn't actually draw out. This part doesn't actually have... And color. Color that stuff. Color her eyebrow. Color the white of her eyes. And then... Okay, layer. Multiply. Raster. Correction. Just layer below. Clip. That's ready. I wish there wasn't the monkey on my chat. This damn something went wrong monkey. But at least I have a backup. I've officially ran out of conversation topics. So that means it's time to go to sleep. Oh, I colored on the wrong layer. Okay, let's... This is gonna have to be some effects. Oh! Just the metallic sheen. Can be much brighter. Oh, I can feel kind of like my wrist is getting tired though. Even though like I keep time practicing off. Uh, um, hmm. I am here with you. It can feel like garbage together. Through the 5 chapters of Deltarune. I mean, I was thinking about doing that because I need to actually. Well, I mean, because I did the first and second, but it's like, I don't know how much they keep in track of what you have gotten, what you haven't, you know? Ugh. I feel sad that I'm losing like my. I don't have my other like versions. I have to. I feel like I need to. Because I went and collected the Jebel sword and I did the Jebel stuff. It was pretty funny. But then now it's just lost the time. Well, it just like I want to. My main thing is I want to collect the shadow crystals. I want to do all the secret bosses. I'm not trying to get like everything done, but so long as I get all the secret bosses done. I don't know how I feel about redoing like. Well, maybe I'll do weird route too. I don't know. I feel like it's got its own thing, but I feel like that one's getting skipped by a lot. I really do kind of like a lot of Undertale's music. It just has a feeling to it. Shouldn't be too hard. I should be. I mean, just to make it quicker, you know. I was able to get them. Like I did them. I didn't get to do chapter 3. I did chapter 3. I had to redo chapter 3, which sucked because I went to get the mantle, or I needed to fight like the thing. Boom, boom. the little shadow or whatever it's called. It still needs kind of like some white. Bum, 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 bum. Nah. Well, we'll see, yeah. Certain things may be hard. Like that. Yeah. I feel like I need to do a little bit more on this then. A little more shading. Oh, I'm fucking doing it on the wrong... Just a little bit darker. I do need to have some ads here. Into paper color. It's like, for some reason, I feel like white really messes with it. It's like 50-something song. It probably would be pretty good. And then we can add a shine. I hate this. Let's just do it on the ad. Unless I do it with an orange. My favorite from Calamity is the, I like the Sunken Sea. Mm. This feels a bit off, but we can lighten it. Okay, this is too strong. What if we do it? And I like that, but we'll do like... Oh. I hate when this shit happens. Cause those were drawn in right there. Just, ugh. But I've already drawn everything else on it, like kind of being broken. This one's almost over. Ding, ding. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Boom. All right, that should be it. I've done about as much as I can. So we've done the Tara Simpson. We've done the kick. We've done more. I like the kick. What-da? You cannot force me to go this. No, I cannot. I won't be able to be a distraction anymore. Oh, man. It's 5 o'clock for me right now. Bum, bum. There we go. I like the grayscale, honestly. You'll see me on Friday? Oh, alrighty. I'm going on a vacation, though, potentially. Well, I hope you do well. Um, I'm ending off here now. Because we got this, and I think it's all saved. Save. This one's saved. Save as. Clip Studio. And save. Uh. Yes. There it is. If I could do it like that, that's fine. Save as cast. PNG. Just saving everything. This one we'll save as just a Clip Studio. Because we're going to work on it later. Alright. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.